If you want to know what being a small business is like, most of the time spent is on the phone with different states and their tax accounts. Because I missed a return for a state that I barely sell in because I had a market there. If anyone knows how to do sales tax in Colorado and maybe also Massachusetts, I would love to have you do it for me. Please fucking email me.
Pay by credit card, electronic funds withdrawal, or payment agreement options using MassTax Connect.
I will pay you like $50 a month to do this for me. Like, I'm so tired, and I'm tired of just not knowing different states' tax things and then owing them thousands of dollars because they're like, you were late. And it's never an issue. It always works out. We always have, but if you ever wonder why like small businesses struggle, it's because they play this game where it's like impossible to know what every single state tax stuff is gonna do, and then you forget to pay, and then you owe the government $1,000 and you're like, oh, I need an accountant really bad. Shut up! The only way that I can get through the stress of this is dancing. Anyways, my email is chaoticwitchhunttarot@gmail.com. Got these new candles in that I made with Black Candle Cottage. They are ancestor veneration gift, and in the back gives a prayer and then instructions. So I already dressed one, and I am making two for myself, of course. One for the patriarchs, one for the matriarchs. I also made these, which are house dress taper candles. You can kind of see little eyes. These are for Santa Lucia. And these, they are Bayberry money candles. So I don't make the candles in house. I got them from Moco Home, but they are house dressed, which I love to see, which is what I've been wanting to do for a while. Eventually, I hope to get to the point where I can just like make these myself completely. So the Santa Lucia ones are for protection against the evil eye, bringing truth to a situation, and bringing Santa Lucia's light to dark times. And the Bayberries are New Year's prosperity candles. They're messy, but all of my magic is. So you're gonna get them like rolled up in paper and be like, what is this? I'm like, money powder, have some on your hands. And then I have a bunch of packages to ship today because we're a little behind. And I want to make sure everyone gets everything for the holidays. But in order to kind of just dress this patriarchal candle, and I'm going to be dressing all of the candles that you buy from me. I'm going to be using a little bit of a bay ointment on the top. No oil of the matriarchs, because that's specific to the matriarchs. And then from there, we'll just kind of go on. I'm heading to dance tonight. Tomorrow, me and my friend are hanging out at like 12, and then I have an interview at 2. But first I'm gonna do some makeup because it makes me feel pretty, and then I will get started on things. I got my camera, I'm ready. I'm vlogging. I'm vlogging. Yeah. So it looks like I do more than I actually do. Too cute to not go out. Vlogmas. Benji. It's just like, what the f are you doing? Benjaroni. Joe baby. He's so cute looking. All right, you ready? So I got this Muscovado latte It's like a brown sugar syrup and it's really fucking good. I'm very excited, and I was reading comments and it's so funny because someone was like talking about they had chronic migraines, and when they were veiling helps. And I noticed I've been veiling a lot less as of recently. It's not even an intentional thing. Usually I tend to veil more in the winter, but I've really been home a lot, or I've been with friends a lot, to the point where I haven't been wearing head coverings. And as I'm not wearing my head coverings, I'm getting more headaches. And so now I'm like, because I definitely, the first one that I had that was really severe was definitely a barometric pressure change, because I felt it in my sinuses here, and a bit of the neck stuff. The massage helped so much. Thank you for everyone who's like, I'm so glad you got a massage, and also like, Jesus, I hope you're okay. I'm like, I'm okay, I'm alive. But I kind of do this to myself sometimes. I can take on a lot, and everyone who's friends with me knows this, that sometimes I feel like I have to not even fix things, but I take on a lot of work, and it's really hard for me to ask for help. I will literally like run myself into the ground working, because I feel it's something I love. I love creating products, and I love making videos, and I love doing it, but sometimes I double book myself. I do too much, and then I get tired and my body kind of tells me to stop. I'm very slowly learning how to kind of integrate rest days. Yesterday was a really big rest day for me. Today I have a lot going on for work stuff, but I'm kind of going at my own pace. And then tomorrow I'm like dancing, hanging out with my friend, have an interview, therapy, and then a class. And then Thursday is more of a chill day as well. So it's really easy for me to overbook or say yes to things when maybe I don't have the space for it. It's difficult because it's not even at this point anymore just like, okay, chronic illness, neurodiversity, and my job. Now I have school on top of it. It's the holiday season, so work is picking up a lot. School we had the week last week where it picked up a lot. And so I can kind of give myself tension migraines, or I forget to take vitamins, and I have difficulties kind of getting through things. It's something I'm actively working on, but it's also kind of why I didn't post for like, God, 2 months really often, because I was like, my body kind of just gave out on me because I wasn't taking care of it properly. I wasn't tending to my chronic illness. I was pushing myself really hard for a lot of things. I had to just stop everything for like a month, and then from there, so basically from like beginning of September to now, I've just slowly been recuperating, and I'm doing a lot better health-wise than I was then. I'm in a position where I have energy. I couldn't have gotten here without the herbalist or nutritionist Jade, who I see, without my friends and the support from my partner, and I am just feeling a lot better. And I didn't talk about it publicly because I was in it, and it's hard for me to mourn my life and my health in a flare-up while also posting publicly about it. So I just kind of was like, I'll talk about it when I'm ready. And I'm ready now because I feel better and it's not so close to me. But yeah, we're gonna ship some packages now. Before I get started with these packages, I just wanna go onto my Patreon and make sure that my weekly reading that I do is all scheduled for tomorrow. By the way, thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed to my Patreon this fucking year, like end of year. Whether you took advantage of the sale I did or not, I'm having record numbers with my Patreon, and I'm so grateful to you guys, because a lot of you pledged yearly, and that to know that it's just like something I can't express. friends. We're matching. Look at how insufferable we are. With our cameras. With two matching merch. Wow. Wow. So I had it was a bad day. I went to therapy. My therapist and I had like it was a really good session. It was a really necessary session, but it was also really fucking hard. So I have 2 classes tonight that I was supposed to attend, that I really wanted to attend, but I just don't have the space. I need to be alone. I wish I could like slow down a little more, but I still have some work I gotta do, which is the story of my life. But instead of kind of packing my head with a lot of information, I'm just kind of allowing myself to hold space for that. Also, look at these prosperity candle labels. Allies for grief, for those who are also grieving in any way or capacity. Cassandra's my favorite, and I also take it for health issues. You shouldn't touch the dropper to your tongue, by the way. My ancestors are so quiet tonight. It's almost like they can feel it. And the best way I can describe the presence of my ancestors, at times like these when I'm just deep in grief, like a blanket, a heavy blanket, like they're holding me or hugging me and just being there and not even asking anything of me in that process. Just there. Like they're begging me to slow down. And I'm doing it. Other than that, I had a really amazing interview today with a follower who is doing a thesis. And Isabella, if you're watching this, you did an amazing job. I'm so grateful to be interviewed by you. I'm just trying to sit after a really busy day with my feelings, and I could push myself and go to these classes and take notes and be engaging, but I just don't have it in me. I can feel the weight of my grief so deeply. So yeah, I'm gonna spend some time alone tonight. I'll pick up the vlog again tomorrow. But I moved today and I went to therapy, and I'm gonna get work done, and that is enough, and it is okay to not have to move through everything. I have to share for the other chronically ill baddies in the chat. I got these new ice packs that they stick onto you. They're called pain cakes. I'm having I honestly great fucking experience with these guys. Get pancakes and have a good night. Don't ignore your emotions like me. Talk about the wings they brought and why, and which one you think is the best, and then communally we will all decide which are the best wings at the end. What do you bring?
These are from Carrabba's Italian Grill.
Okay, is that where you work?
Yes. It's also where my father works.
I thought you worked at Hooters.
Stop making tit jokes.
My ass is not that big yet.
How would you rate
Listen, if you worked at Fat Boy
Carrabba's
Hooters,
I think they're
I will
legit.
too.
At a minimum, like a 7.5.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah,
I think
they look really oily.
they are oily.
They
Very.
look like really a bit oily.
I did get them a few hours ago, so
Okay.
they little underwhelming now, but
underwhelming
overall,
now, okay.
everyone
Everyone
at least
likes
Kaylee
it?
said like, wow, it's good.
Kaylee, what wings did you bring?
I brought Hooters wings.
Did you enjoy that?
I did, yes. I got spicy garlic.
Okay.
and
They're all
just
buffalo.
like we
There's
did-
no like sauce
What
options
is
like
like
Carrabba's.
the?
Like, do you
they
want
all
wings or you
got
don't?
hot.
Buffalo.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we can
They're
try
all
that.
Buffalo, so
Okay.
there was like a.
Here's the Wingstop
So what
buffalo
would
if
you
guys
rate
want.
Hooters
Please
wings?
don't be Parmesan.
I would say like solid.
These are like Nashville hots, I think, or something.
8 or
like
9?
that.
Okay, perfect. Sai, what kind of
Yeah.
wings did you bring?
That kind. I brought Wingstop
Okay.
and mango habanero because I mean it's literally the best flavor. It's
really good.
just below the atomic flavor,
Okay.
which tastes like actual ass. And otherwise, we brought the regular buffalo, but I hate buffalo,
Okay.
so.
Clay? Clay?
Yes.
What kind of wings did you bring?
From a little hole in the wall place called Buffalo Wild Wings.
Okay, and how would you rate Buffalo Wild Wings?
I'm a fiend for B-dubs.
Okay.
Solid.
Is that because you have a crush on the servers?
That's mine.
I think they're very good. They're a couple like below the blazing, which is the
Okay,
hottest one.
perfect. Aiden, what kind of wings did you bring?
I brought CD's wings.
And how would you rate CD's wings?
On like what scale? 1 to 10 or?
Yeah.
I've never had CD's before. I literally just Googled them today. So I brought the 3 kinds. I brought the hot buffalo, the garlic parm, and then
garlic parm kick ass.
the garlic parm is pretty good. And then the no one left standing, which is their hottest. I didn't try that one because I'm a
Is
bitch.
that the one
But-
with the ghost pepper?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have footage.
Bon voyage, boys.
Sink it.
My question is if it's gonna build or it's instant.
Now let's stew, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. I can see Sai starting to sweat.
I was sweating before, technically.
Oh, okay.
That's a nice mild flavor.
Nothing? Not spicy?
Oh, it's building.
Your face is just getting slightly red
It
though.
is getting a little red. DJ's still chowing down. And I brought Woody's wood
I
fired.
gotta
I didn't even rate mine yet.
I brought Woody's wood fired wings. These are from a place in Golden that's been around for about 50 years, and their wings are naturally gluten free. I've already eaten some. I don't have a ability to rate wings on this scale compared to other wings because I can only eat these.
Disclaimer: none of this is sponsored.
No, I'm not getting paid for any of this. If you want me, if Woody's wood fired, I love you guys so much. If you want to pay me for an ad,
So,
I'm
my
in.
DM, yo.
My DMs are open. My email, please. I have only had the buffalo in the past, but I'm actually turning into a hot honey bitch. Tyler, you're just in time. Okay, Tyler, what kind of wings did you bring?
Blue.
Outlaw wings?
Okay, and how would you rate outlaw wings?
I've literally never had them before.
Okay, good. You guys are ridiculous. All right, we have a dry rub in the gang.
I like the dry rub seasoning itself.
First
Okay.
rub of the night.
First,
Not-
shut the fuck up.
Not a fan of the chicken itself.
Not a fan of the chicken. Is it boneless?
It's more salty than I thought it would be. It's boneless.
It's
I was about to say, that chicken's actually pretty solid right there.
Okay.
You would think it's salty.
You think it's solid? Okay, well, we have differing opinions. So Kaylee, Bella, and Sai all had Woody's wood-fired wings. Give me your opinion.
It's probably one of my favorites.
One of your favorites,
I
damn.
would have to try the buffalo, but the honey hot was pretty good.
Okay,
So-
on a scale from 1 to 10?
The buffalo was probably a solid 9 in my opinion. I actually really like
5?
Well, yes.
It's an average?
What's the average flavor technically?
I mean, well, the average flavor would be like compared to all the other wings you had, that one was solid in the middle, not really at the top or bottom.
I said like an 8.
Damn. Okay, Woody's.
Yeah, Woody's was actually really good.
Oh! Sponsor me. Okay, Bella, what kind of wings did you get and why? I got, they're called bonchon.
Oh, I gotta get some of
Okay.
these.
And I like them because they're extra crunchy.
Okay.
So like they're double breaded. I think.
Is that like Korean?
Oh, I want a crunchy wing.
What would you rate bonchon wings?
Right now, I would say it's a 9 just because they're not like, I didn't get them like hot.
Okay.
But they're really fucking good.
Good.
Okay, I wish I could enjoy them. I cannot.
We're gonna start voting on the wings. Raise your hand if you think Buffalo Wild Wings was the best. Raise your hand if you think Woody's Woodfire was the best. We got 1. Raise your hand if you think Hooters was the best.
Solid.
Hooters was up there.
Just take, it's the best.
I'll say
It's
Hooters.
not best.
It's
Okay,
not best,
1 for
but-
Hooters. I need you to help me keep track here.
I don't know what I want to vote
Raise your
for.
hand if you think Outlaw was the best. 1. Raise your hand. A lot of you aren't voting. Can I see you?
Hold on, you gotta get through the list.
Raise your hand if you think that out of all the wings you tried, Carrabba's was the best.
Oh, hurt.
Raise your hand if you think out of all the wings you tried, CD's wings was the best. Raise your hand.
So does that mean bonchon is the
Bonchon is the best.
Bonchon.
That's more votes than anyone else. Holy shit.
Today is the winter solstice. It is also the day where we are going to Zoo Lights and doing Secret Santa. So I have to finish my Secret Santa gift, and when this comes out, the person will have already received it, so I'm not super concerned about talking about it. I am making a pair of like flip-flops for one of my friends because he always wears flip-flops. This is what one of them looks like. I got these beads from Joann's. It looks so stupid, and it's supposed to. I'm not making him like luxury Gucci flip-flops. The goal is that it comes from the heart, you know? So we're just gonna do our best to not glue our fingers together this time. This is my winter solstice activity. Gluing Joann's fabric rhinestones and tiger eye beads to a flip-flop. Alright, it's time to start getting ready for Zoo Lights. Since it's a Christmas event, we're going Christmassy with this green veil. And I'm gonna be wearing a red scarf, so that kind of adds to the vibe of Christmas. My nails are also red. And before I go, I have to give offerings to my ancestors because they've been helping me with things recently. Because we're gonna have company over, and I think it's fair to give them a little something. Ready to sip hot chocolate and look at pretty lights. We've arrived at Zoo Lights. Ethan, say hello.
Hello.
And we brought Bella and Brian. We chained them to the back of the car and dragged them along with us. And now we're hoofing it to the entrance. I think we're the first people here. I'm excited for a spiked hot chocolate and looking at pretty lights with my friends. And then we're doing Secret Santa after, which I did film prepping my Secret Santa gift earlier today. I did not wrap it. Pozole. Thanks, Abella. Not only made it, but checked to make sure how many allergies I had. So thank you. And I just, little pozole.
I do that too, but I still almost kill somebody.